is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading. A reading from the book of Prophet Isaiah, chapter 42, verses 1 to 7. Here is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. He will not cry or lift up his voice, or make it heard in the street. A bruised reed he will not break, and a dimly burning wick he will not quench. He will faithfully bring forth justice. He will not grow faint or be crushed until he has established justice in the earth, and the coastlands wait for his teaching. Thus says God the Lord, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread out the earth and what comes from it, who gives breath to the people upon it, and spirit to those who walk in it. I am the Lord. I have called you in righteousness. I have taken you by the hand and kept you. I have given you as a covenant to the people, a light to the nations, to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from the prison those who sit in darkness. The word of the Lord.
God bless you, my dear friends in the Lord. It's a joy to come into your homes bearing the good news of our Lord Jesus Christ. We are on Monday of the Holy Week. Our first reading, taken from the prophet Isaiah, talks about servanthood, the servant of Yahweh. Our gospel reading, taken from St. John, helps us to reflect and pray about the mission of Jesus. Whose side are you in? Are you in the side of the Lord and the Creator and the Master, or are you taking the side of material possessions? The proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to St. John. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus went to Bethany, the home of Lazarus, the man he had raised from death. They prepared a dinner for him there, which Martha helped serve. Lazarus was one of those who were sitting at the table with Jesus. Then Mary took a whole pint of a very expensive perfume made of pure nard, poured it on Jesus' feet, and wiped them with her hair. The sweet smell of the perfume filled the whole house. One of Jesus' disciples, Judas Iscariot, the one who was going to betray him, said, "Why wasn't this perfume sold for 300 silver coins and the money given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. He carried the money bag and would help himself from it. But Jesus said, "Leave her alone. Let her keep what she has for the day of my burial. You will always have poor people with you, but you will not always have me." A large number of people heard that Jesus was in Bethany, so they went there not only because of Jesus, but also to see Lazarus, whom Jesus had raised from death. So the chief priests made plans to kill Lazarus too, because on his account many Jews were rejecting them and believing in Jesus. The Gospel of the Lord. My dear friends in the Lord, in the world today, often words and gestures are being misinterpreted, misjudged. Then what more we think of actions in our lives? The very action of Mary has been judged. Mary, without hesitation, pours an expensive perfume on the feet of Jesus. It is quite exorbitant, an expensive gift, an extravagant gift that she gives to Jesus. On the other hand, Judas is so jealous of this act, and he talks about the poor. What shall we give to the poor? Why she is doing such a work here, such an act here? Mary gives her heart to Jesus, her best gift to Jesus. What best gift can you and I give to Jesus during this week? I am reminded of this beautiful symbol of our ears. When we place two of our ears together, it forms a shape of a heart. And if you notice, the word heart has ear in it. H-E-A-R-T. The word heart has ear in it. Which means, if you want to win someone's heart, learn to listen well. If you want to win someone's heart, learn to listen well. Listening, my dear brothers and sisters, is the first step in learning. Listening is the first step in learning. So we are invited to reflect on this dimension. Further, I am reminded of also another beautiful symbol, that is the letter B and the letter D. The letter B symbolizes birth. The letter D symbolizes death. But did you notice between these two letters, B and D, there is this beautiful letter C? As for me, the letter C stands for choice. The choices you and I make. Are they life-giving choices? What are the choices that we make in following Jesus? They say, with better choices, you get better results. So today, we are invited to choose what shall we give Him? What shall we offer the Lord during this week? Robert Frost, a renowned poet, a celebrated poet, in his Road Not Taken, beautifully writes, two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Being one traveler, I could not travel both. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference in my life. My dear brothers and sisters, during this week, especially on a day like Monday of the Holy Week, we are invited to make better choices in following the Lord and the Master, Jesus. May the good Lord bless us with our beautiful intention during this day. Have a blessed day. May God bless us all.
Wachanayano